you can't believe what they're saying. You got to watch what they're doing. They can tell you all day what they won't do, but that app is showing you what they will do.
The attention that you
Y'all
want
are
to add it to
showing
your
just how
body
low
count,
vibrational
and
the
then the
men
first
that
given
y'all have to
opportunity,
pick
you
from
want to
are.
slander my name.
You can't sit
What
up
the
and
fuck
say
is
you got
wrong
all
with you,
these
gang?
options.
You need serious help. T-App, go ahead and make a male version. Now. I mean now.
And think about the branding of it. It's called a T. I think that's like women gossiping and shit like that. Like they like the drama, they like the gossip. This shit ain't got nothing to do with protecting women, baby. All right, guys, you've been hitting me up nonstop to talk about this T app. And after researching it, looking at some videos of the app in action and some screenshots, and I'm gonna share all of that with you guys here today, because I got the inside scoop. I think that this is an appropriate conversation for us to have in this dating shit culture as it exists today. Obviously, I have some key issues that we're gonna go over within the confines of this video as to what this app is and then how women are actually utilizing it. First, I wanted to go through the branding that they have on the website because I think that this is very important, right? Because they can advertise as one way to get like interviews or like Dateline, NBC, The Today Show, or wherever the hell else that they've been going recently. But what we find is how the women utilize it within their daily lives. It's a lot more complex in nature. Long story short, one of the ways that women are violent are reputation destruction, false allegations, and this gives them a platform, an anonymous way to post potential lies defaming men in order to get back at them. Anyway, let's go through the way that they're currently branding because branding is key. Dating safety tools that protect women. If this is truly what it did, I have no problems with this. I think dating safety tools to protect men and women should be something that we have access to.
Yeah, why should it protect only women? You know what I'm saying? It becomes very questionable, like what's going on here. And just check on this thing, it's got like 1,647,000 women, just women, and it's free.
Okay. Now, let's go through specifically how they seek to just protect women. Verified green flag men run background checks, identify potential catfishes, verify that he's not an S offender, and check for criminal history. Now, when you look at the different capabilities or features within the particular app, I would say number 5, criminal history, number 4, S offender, and number 2, background checks. That's actually an applicable way to be able to look at, but you don't need this app for that. You can go, and I'm not sponsored, there's like been verified, there's different apps like that that you can utilize in order to check out a person's.
But I can applaud them that you can have this in one singular app where you can just do it simply for dating, you know what I'm saying, instead of going through those other apps. But at the same time, how do you know it's true? You know what I'm saying?
Public history. Whether or not that they're an S offender or if they've been to prison, since this is publicly available information, I think all of those things are green flags. Now, this identify potential catfish, my assumption for this is that they're utilizing some type of AI in order to see where else or what other social media platforms or dating platforms that your image exists. And then they cross-reference the different photos to see how closely aligned that they are. But the real issue that I have with all of this is this. Find verified green flag men. And we're going to get ready to go through it. But there's a system there where you as an anonymous woman, right? You have to sign up through the app and verify that you're a woman, right? Sending identification through. And then you can anonymously right under men's pictures and also say if they are a green flag versus a red flag. But I find it so interesting that they said find verified green flag men as if an anonymous poster online is verified. Is it verified because they verified their identification, or is it verified because what they're saying is damn true? Back in 2008-ish, I know I'm dating myself a little bit, this is when Facebook was rising into prominence. I went to school at Penn State University, so we were one of the first schools that had access to Facebook. They had a development of like apps that can be inserted within it. One of those was called the Honesty Box. You guys remember that? The honesty box was interesting because people could anonymously write messages to you that could potentially destroy your self-esteem. But as the user, I would opt in to having the honesty box put on my profile. So if I didn't want people to be anonymous or troll me via the internet or send me death threats and shit like that, then I just never had to sign up for the app. But there was a consent here. Within an app like this called the T app, there is no damn consent. You can just have your image, your likeness placed it on this app for those people to run your name through the rug. And because it's anonymous, because you cannot verify the person that is saying the bullshit, it incentivizes an already often emotional component of the populace to seek revenge. And those that we go over week after week that love reputation destruction or false allegations can just easily make shit up about you. And there's profiles up there that women will allege that these men are PDF files, but there's no evidence to the case.
Knowing women how I know them, basically, it's definitely going to be attracted to these guys. The more the guy appear on this app, the more they are going to gravitate towards that guy. The more toxic he is, the more women is going to get. And I can tell you, some of these women will go out of their way to go and start messaging these guys on their apps.
Now, if you go down and you look at the branding, of course, they got images of the interracialness, right? It's to mean this is for everybody, demonstrating them in Boss B attire. But avoid red flags. What else? Protect your heart.
Boss Baby attire.
Our safety tools. Okay, just a restatement of above. And then they got this movement shit. Anyway, I want to go over some TikTok reactions real quick, and then we'll dive in deep and to see exactly what the app looks like.
I'm not the only one who's been scrolling on that T app, or I know you're at home waiting to be accepted. Yo, my bestie called me yesterday. She said, "Bestie, there's this app and they're exposing all the men." I'm like, tell me more.
Trust me, they don't even go there to find who is a red flag. They're actually going there to look for red flag guys so it is they can date them. These crazy bitches.
Tell me more. I want to know. She's like, you could post a picture of your man or the old man you used to talk to or a man that you want to talk to, and people will rate them a red flag or a green flag, and there's comments, and everything is anonymous. You can write hella comments and say whatever you want to say. Dick was weak. They stink. Yep. They have kids.
Whatever they want.
They're a deadbeat.
And that's dangerous.
They beat on women.
Anonymous.
You can say whatever you want about them, and they can't do anything because they don't have access to the app, because you got to take a picture of yourself to prove that you're a woman. So why I get into the app today, y'all?
Before she gets into that,
you can use your sister to get into the app and just spy on these hoes.
Now notice the glee on her face as she describes all of this. And I find it so interesting because of all of the topics, content that we have going over this topic of consent. Yet the men are not consenting to be hosted on these sites. And from a legal perspective, if you're only taking their publicly available pictures, right? The girlfriend might actually send some private photos. And I'm not talking about like nudity photos, but just private photos to utilize that. And there's an issue of consent there. But if they're just taking publicly available pictures for people to add their thoughts, lies, opinions on, or even some facts associated with it, my thing is have the women verify who they are as well. I can only hope, although I would not think that this is the truth, but I can only hope that if someone posts something defamatory in nature and a man can then prove that it's a lie, I can then initiate a ticket to get their legit information, their license, so that I can sue them. Because again, while I think that both genders should be protecting themselves, what I don't like here is the lies.
And I'm not thinking that it's like real. You know, like I'm thinking like, oh yeah, they're going to expose people, but I don't think I'm going to be knowing any of the people that's on there, right? So I get in, I'm scrolling, I don't see nobody I know, right? I don't see nobody. And I scroll a little bit more. Thank God my man ain't on there. Thank God my man ain't on there. But I did see his friend though. But yo, I seen people that not only that I'm friends with, but that I be seeing at the parties, that I be with at the parties, chilling with at the parties. I see people I know from the Bay, from Sacramento. I'm seeing all types of people. I'm looking at them like, clutching my pearls. They saying they giving out STDs and they burning everybody. They said they got 2 kids. I seen this one guy that I know. They say he got 2 kids and he's a deadbeat. And I didn't even know he had no kids. And I've known him for 6 years. They saying people stink. Some of the people I know, breath stink, dick weak, cornballs. Some of them they say, oh yeah, he got a big dick. Oh, I just cracked that. Oh, this is my man. So if you about to die about him, then let me, like, it's girls that mess with the same man arguing and beefing in the comments of the man.
Yeah, and think about the branding of it. It's called the T app. It's not called to protect women on dating app, right? Like it's called the T. When you ship tea, right? Like, I think that's like women gossiping and shit like that. Like, they like the drama. They like the gossip. This shit ain't got nothing to do with protecting women, baby.
Like, I didn't think I was going to see that many people that I knew on there. And I'm so glad that if they make a girl T app, I will be just fine, okay? I'm loyal to my man, and I've been loyal to all my men, and I talked to one man at one time, and I love him wholeheartedly, and nobody can get on there and say anything about me. The only comment's going to be, hella green flags, say, she sucked good as hell. That's all you can say about me. But yeah, y'all go download the app, and hopefully we'll get accepted, and go look at all the tea, because it's crazy.
Everything was all fun and games until I seen my little shit on that tea app. Y'all can keep that. He ate fists for breakfast. And what's so crazy is I did not get accepted for 3 days. The day I get accepted, I'm with this nigga. Is this a sign? And then, mind you, I'm not the one that posted about my little shit. So who's more worried about my little shit than I am? Bitch, you want to know the tea before I do? Oh, keep up.
Attention all men, you need to be careful. There is now a T app. Apparently this app right here, the T dating app, is for women who are trying to avoid dating red flags in men. By posting men in that area that they live in, they might put some red flags, but sometimes they're just making up lies. One of my biggest fears is to end up on this app. I'm no stranger to women in my area, and then some. More, actually. So I just hope I'm not put on here and they're defaming my character. Look, I'm gonna come clean. I've done a lot of shit. It wasn't bad. Everything was consensual, but dude, I can't have this going up. I don't think I was on there. I tried to infiltrate this app and really sign in to look up my area, see if I got put on there. I couldn't. They had a verification where you take a picture, you take a selfie to confirm if you're a woman or not using the app. And obviously I couldn't take a picture. I was like, damn, this is top-notch security. I can't get past this. But until I move, I'm in a small town, so I'm assuming I'm good. I'm pretty low profile. I should be okay. It's just like, damn, you know, I can admit I've had a lot of lore. So much so it got into conflicting friend groups, and that's how my first car got keyed. If you want that story time, let me know. But imagine all the hoes that you've ever had just posting pictures about you and just going in on you
with no consequences
and just making shit up. We as men need
no
to
accountability
unite to take this app down. I don't like the vibes of this. This is not okay.
So the word is, there is a T app for men that has just gone up. You know what I'm saying? In retaliation to this T app for women. And now what's going on in there is that men are also sharing information about the women that they're hitting. And they're coming through with evidence. They're coming through with pictures. Not pictures that they've been sent by these women. They're coming through with videos of them smashing or running a train on these women. And women are going insane about this thing. And they thought they had one up on guys. And guys, they're coming retaliating bad. And I don't know, in this reaction video, is this guy reacting to that too? Because what I noticed is only reacting to this T up about the ladies. But now I tell you, I have this other one where there is a T-bone app for guys, and I'll be waiting to see if he's going to get through to that. If not, I'm going to put it up. You're going to watch it for yourself.
You know, what's funny about this as well is that I didn't know anything about this. Like, I saw people commenting to me, yo, MTR, when are you going to start talking about the T app? And I'm like, what the type of T app? What the hell? It wasn't until one of my best friends hit me up like, yo, have you seen this app? They got, and he named two of our other mutual friends. They got them brothers up there and they dragging them for filth. I said, wait, what? Like, you serious? So it's like that Facebook group from all of them years ago, but now they got a whole app dedicated. How did this make it beyond the damn app store requirements? And it makes sense because you get up on the website and it's clean. But then you actually look into the app and it's just a breeding ground for women who just like to shit on men. By the way, they did create a male version of the T app and it got taken down in less than 24 hours.
Really?
So I might do a separate video on that. So stay tuned for that.
Men.
Yes.
When men sense a red flag in a woman, they either stay or they leave. Sometimes, most of them thug it out, I ain't gonna lie. But we find out on our own. It's getting scary out here.
Oh shit, man, they got me on the T app. Dean went back and forth since March. Things have been going well.
20 red flags.
He just pretty secretive with his phone, but I fuck with him. I just want to know the tea. Bitch, you should have asked me. I would have just told you myself. The picture this bitch chose. This shit is from 2021 of my tag photos, bro. I wouldn't even show this shit to my mother. 23 green flags, 20 red flags, 29 comments. We gonna see what they talking about. All right, first comment. He's easy. Emphasis on easy. If I'm easy, what does that make you? All right, second comment. Are you actually attracted to that? It's funny. I can't even be mad at that. 36 likes. Attraction is subjective. I think I'm handsome, so that's all that matters. But I already fuck with dark skin joints, brown skin joints, light skin joints, Asian joints, white joints, Hispanic joints. So I think I'm doing cool in that department. He's funny as fuck, but that's all he's good for. Easy as fuck. Not a complete eyesore, but he's champ. This is my favorite comment. Maybe I am a little champ. I'm myself on the internet, so who knows. But go ahead, check out my YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. Look at all the comments, likes, and views. People be fucking with me. When I'm in person, too, they fuck with me heavy. So I don't know. I can't tell that I'm champ. Don't worry, I got a couple good comments in there. He said I've been around him, and he's a really cool person. He seems really genuine. Y'all are haters. Each is cool as fuck. He's actually a really good guy. Don't listen to these bitches. He's cool. I went to high school with him. Nothing bad to say. He is very funny. Y'all are attracted to anything.
So what happens when the guy is actually excelling in all the places that these women are trying to put up on it? So now what will end up happening is he will get more women. It's more like he's going to get more hoes in real life. I mean, they will go look up for this guy and start messaging the guy. And when they think they were going to say share gossip, and they will end up in a polygamy without even knowing.
Damn, why you gotta ruin? Next page, he's honestly a good guy, and he's actually funny and respectful. He's cool. Known him since middle school, not creepy as far as I know. Champ, but I mean only because he's not a street nigga. If you're into that type of thing, whatever. He's so cool. I mean, that's pretty much it. I'm not even mad at it. It's kind of funny to me. But truthfully, like, anywhere I go, niggas and women fuck.
Yeah, because you're winning, my guy. What if this other guy where they're posting all the lies, all the bad stuff, I mean, incriminating stuff and all that stuff. And I just heard the word on the T-Bone app for guys. People are getting unalived there, you know what I'm saying, with the information that's being shared about the women that are going around. You know what I'm saying? Guys, they can't take out so much of that betrayal. And they hear the girl is going around and she's been with this other guy, or some guys that run the train on the girl and he's dating her. I mean, some people, they're going to wind up missing. I'm telling you. I mean, it's not even an if. It's already happening.
So maybe I am champion hit, but damn. Shit, the way they treat me, I couldn't tell.
Why did you go? Yo, dating is so damn dead. I mean, I get running background checks on people. And I think both men and women should be doing background checks on each other as well as credit history checks as well. But we already know we could look at public examples of false allegations, reputation destructions. Do y'all really think that anonymously there's not going to be the same thing on this app? So how do you know that they just not throwing piss in the water because they want the men that they don't want you to have? Shit, we talk about so often these women that leave relationships talking about he's a narcissist. Meanwhile, she didn't even know what the goddamn word is. This is her surface level IQ buzzword in order to try to describe selfishness. Let's listen to one more.
Garfield brain shotties, hop on a T app, start lying on dudes you know got videos and proof of you getting cracked by the team at B&Bs. Why would you lie and talk on dudes that you know you were secretly meeting up with when you had a man? Now you all over Reddit for your boyfriend, baby daddies, and family to see. They uploading text proof and photo proof. Now y'all don't want to argue no more. Nah, Kiki, tell them how my boy ran that train on you and you engaged. You don't want to talk about how you and your homegirls lied and all y'all came to the B&B and got crushed. Y'all really cooked yourselves with this one. A shawty just got herself exposed for getting cracked by the whole city because you want to hop in the comments and say, oh yeah, he get around. No, come to find out you get around and your baby daddy don't even know. Who put their baby on the floor so they could get cracked on the bed?
God damn.
Stranger. Yo, BD ain't know about that. Hey, just know, God forbid, let this shit hit Florida. It's not gonna be a good day, bro. You see, Florida shawty staying out of this. They know it's not gonna be a good day in Florida.
There's gonna be bodies all over the place.
Gonna show them
blood on the wall, blood on the floor.
Saying about them on the app.
How the f did I get on the T app? I used to work with him. He gave me gay vibes. What? I only worked one job with females, bro.
Ridiculousness of this app aside, it is worrisome to me that these young men are wearing bonnets, questioning their sexuality. It's quite ironic. I
Still gay vibing.
Perplexing at best. Idiotic at worst. Let's go.
And I was at Olive Garden when I was a server. And the reason why I didn't fuck with none of y'all is because y'all was already fucking all the niggas on the job. Peep this. The niggas already told me, showed me text proof on who the fuck was already getting cracked. There was nobody at the Olive Garden that wasn't getting cracked on Camp Creek Parkway. Yes, I set the motherfucking location there, and I know who the fuck did that shit. So you mad I have self-respect? You mad that I didn't give you the attention that you wanted and added to your high body count? And then the first given opportunity, you want to slander my name? What the fuck is wrong with you, gang? You need serious help. T-App, go ahead and make a male version. Now. I mean now.
To that T-App for defamation. Defamation of character. Y'all is out of pocket. Why is y'all lying on me? And playing with me, y'all bullying me at this point. I don't bother nobody. Y'all dumbass bitches, I can't even dish y'all. I can't even make no song about y'all or nothing, because I don't know who the is trolling me. Y'all dumbass bitches, so I'ma just say fuck all y'all. That's why y'all pussies on Telegram now. Ugly. Fuck you talking about. I hate y'all. Y'all dumbass bitches. Fuck. Now I'm on my bag, nigga. I'm gonna just make a viral this on every bitch in the world. Y'all all got.
Now, in response to all of the bullshit, there's been some, shall we say, aggregation of profiles that are publicly available out on Instagram. And this, more than likely, is not from the T-App itself, but from other people that are trying to gain traction on social media. So they just put all these posts together. This one comes from a T-App_Philly, where they seem to find the most entertaining, for lack of a better word, maybe even worse versions, and put them out here for the entertainment. And if you look at some of these profiles, so this brother right here is getting put up on here saying not taking care of kids because he's cracking kids, with a link to his profile. They're saying true or false. So essentially they're accusing him of being a PDF file. And here's the anonymous posters underneath. Oh, I don't know what he did to you, sis, but I can change that. What's his at? That's crazy. I didn't even know he had kids. Laughing emoji. Oh, right. OMG, he has kids. Oh, wow. Ninjas be pedophiles is disgusting. I used to F with him. Ew, he just disgusting and real feminine to me. Don't open no banks with him. He will scam the bank and you. With a post from 6 hours ago saying, girl, he effed a 14-year-old and then burnt her. Oh my God, not my eater. And again, this is where it gets exceptionally dangerous for anonymous posting people to have allegations like this. And now due to this allegation and linking his profile, this better damn sure be true. If so, well then fuck him. He should be up under the jail. But I have a sneaking suspicion that this is made up. And if this impacts him, his gainful employment, how much money that he has the opportunity to make into the future, then he should absolutely sue for defamation. And to conclude, we've seen this young lady's face before. She goes by Denad1987 on TikTok. She shared a couple of her thoughts and I wanted to review. So without further ado.
That was designed to expose men, but it's exposing y'all women. It's showing just how dirty and nasty the men that y'all have been dealing with are. Y'all get online with these high standards that you don't have in real life, which is what I always say. You can't believe what they're saying. You got to watch what they're doing. They can tell you all day what they won't do, but that app is showing you what they will do. Y'all are showing just how low vibrational the men that y'all have to pick from are. You can't sit up and say that you got all these options yet. These are the men that you're picking. The truth is, that's all you got to pick from. You have a bunch of group of nasty, terrible men to choose from, and you're just trying to find the best out of the worst.
She's coming out with some facts. Like, when you think you're actually pointing a finger at these guys, there's more fingers pointing back at you because it was your choice. So now you're going around telling everybody he's a bad guy. So now tell us, how many bad guys have you got? How many kids you got? I mean, why you keep on choosing bad guys? You know what I'm saying? So instead of like it's exposing guys, it's actually exposing their poor quality in choices they make.
But all of them are horrible. Everything that you have to choose from is horrible because of how you are as a woman.
Reflection of you.
And you carry yourself in a way that there's a very specific type of man
you attract.
who would find you attractive.
Ain't shit attracts
and
ain't shit.
That small group of men is who y'all are choosing from. And that's why y'all are sharing the same men. Because out of that small group of men that y'all are all picking from, y'all are trying to find the best looking one, the one who appear to seem like he got some money, even though he usually don't end up having no money. Y'all are all picking and filtering through that small group of disgusting, nasty pookies, right? And no matter what you get online and say about how you want rich men, you ain't even in proximity to rich men. Rich men don't even see you on their radar when you walk by, right? Because nothing about who you are and how you carry yourself would pick up on the radar of a man who got any class about himself, right?
Yeah, man. And the areas that you're hanging around, the type of guys that you are hooking up with, I mean, you cannot even be in the radar of a rich guy. She's coming up through with some facts.
Only pookies find you desirable. And that's the reason why y'all are all sharing the same pookies. That's the reason why y'all all sharing the same pookies.
God
It don't
damn.
matter what y'all get on that app and expose regarding these men, how terrible they done treated you, what STDs they done gave you, how many babies they done had and left. There still will be a line of women ready to give that man a shot to see whether or not she can get better results than you got. So you can never really expose men because there's always going to be
Exposes
women who are willing to test
She's
it
so
out for
intelligent,
themselves
man.
and still see whether or not the stuff the previous women said is actually true.
Very astute observation. Shout out to this lovely young lady.
Very intelligent.
Right over here. And that's where I'm going to leave the content here for today. I think I need to go live about this. I want to bring you guys up to be able to debate this shit. I even want to hear from some of the women that think that this app is a great value add. You know, I think that the net of it all is that this app can be constructed in a way to actually help protect women. There could be a male version of the app to protect the men as well.
It's already there.
I've always kind of joked upon here, there should be a Carfax or a Hofax rather report. But the issue is that it's constructed in a way to incentivize the bullshit. Again, it's called T-sipping app, whoever the hell that it is, versus an actual protection app. It's the same thing if I created an app like this for men and there's no way to verify whether or not you actually receive the insides of her or not. You could just say that you have. And I'd say the same thing on the male version of the app that did that as well, unless there was some way to verify the truthfulness or at least incentivize people telling the truth by publicly releasing their name with the allegation. But then the app just wouldn't exist. Not enough people would want to contribute if they were held responsible for the things that they